In this video, I'm going to teach you guys the simplest liquidity and volume profile strategy to top tick positions just like this. I'm going to be breaking this video into multiple parts. Down below are the timestamps and you guys could scroll through if you need certain parts. To get this tool on your chart, you want to go over to the left side where all the tools are. You want to click where your long and short positions are. And then it's going to say fixed range volume profile. That is the one, and you could add a star to it to put it on your toolbar. These are the exact settings that I use on my volume profiles. You guys are just want to double tap and make sure that all these settings are correct. All right, what is a volume profile? A tool that displays the amount of volume traded at each individual price level over a period of time. Now, going over the three levels that really matter within this whole profile, our top green line is the top of our value. The red line is our most traded area, that is called our POC, and our bottom line is going to be the bottom of value. What these three levels mean is the top of the value, the price is expensive and out of balance. The POC is the single price where most volume was traded, and the bottom of value is below val. It is a cheap discount price. All right, now to understand the bar length and what it means. A long bar means that we have heavy volume and agreement, and that can act as a support or resistance for price going up or down. The longest bar, which is our red bar, the POC, is the most traded, which is a magnet or a pivot area. A short bar means that there's thin volume, so price will move fast between those areas. So one of the most important questions is, where do I mark out my volume profile? So for the example that I'm going to be using today, whenever we have a big move in New York session like we did the other day, I will take my volume profile from the high of that session to the bottom of that session. And boom, just like that, you guys see that our volume profile pops up with those three lines that I was just talking about. So this is exactly how we put the liquidity into this whole situation. So guys, I take my horizontal tool and I mark out the top of whatever session we have. In today's example, it's going to be the London high. Now, the way that I use it to top tick this reversal, today I took a rectangle tool and I marked from our POC to the value area high, and I dragged that box all the way across. So now doing this, I know that the bottom of the zone is our POC, and anything in between it is long bars that equal strong volume. So now that we have one of our key levels marked out here and we have our box drawn across, so we're going to be waiting for price to interact with that level and see if it wants to come up and reject that area. All right, boom. You guys see right here that we break right through that level, but as soon as we hit that box, we start to halt out. And you guys will see here that price kind of freezes up, which again, this rejection is coming from directly at this POC level that we marked out. So now at this point, I'm waiting to see a rejection pattern form. Once we get that pattern to form, that is where I went and entered in my trade, putting my stops just above that level since we had so much resistance to it. Then I took this trade all the way down to the New York AM session. Just like that, guys, we had a great reversal come in. We caught this play, basically top ticking it right before we had these drastic candles. And guys, that is really all it is. It is the simplest liquidity and volume profile strategy out there. These are the three things that you have to know about these volume profiles, and that is basically it. Using these volume profiles when they line up with our levels give us direct areas where we know that we would want to enter. If you guys did learn something from this video, make sure you throw a thumbs up on this video and a comment down below. Let me know what you guys learned. If you guys are new around here, make sure you hit that subscriber button, as well as joining my free Discord in the link below. Guys, we have almost 1,000 members in there. It is 100% free, and you will see setups just like this every single day.